the Philippines where sunlight gleams, Brian tests and family dreams. By the shorelines, kids at play in a tropical bright array.
Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome back to our channel, Brian and Des in the Philippines.
Yeah, good morning again, guys. Welcome back. Well, it's midweek again, and for those of you who have been following our channel will know that midweek I usually try and do an information video, and then at the end of the week on Friday or Saturday we try and put up a video about the off-grid build or something about life in the city here, just to give you guys an insight into life here in the Philippines. And those of you who follow our Facebook page will know that I've been pretty sick for the last week and a half actually. Pretty high fever, 38.4, 101 in the old school Fahrenheit. I had some pains in the kidneys, pretty sure I had a kidney infection, and decided to, well, I didn't decide to at first. What happened was we have a guy across the street who's a first responder. Come here. Yeah, so we have a guy across the street who's a first responder, and he saw me outside having a smoke in the morning, because even though I was crook, I was still going to have a cigarette with a cup of coffee in the morning. And he asked me what was wrong, why I didn't look so good, and I told him I had some pains in the kidneys and I was off the alcohol and just trying to drink some water and flush my kidneys. And he said, "Oh, this tree straight across the street, babana leaves. Go and get 7 leaves and boil those up in 2 cups of water and drink that every day, and that will flush out your system." Now apparently it's really good for diabetes, controlling blood sugar. It's very good for detoxing your system, getting all the toxins out of your kidneys. It's good for your liver. Sorry guys, today we don't have any help here today, so we've got both the little terrors. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about the fact that here in the Philippines there's a big belief in witch doctors, there's a big belief in superstitions, and there's a lot of use of herbal medicines here. Number one, because a lot of the province areas don't have access to doctors, they don't have a hospital close by, so they resort to herbal remedies. Number two, they don't have a lot of money, and medical is not free here in the Philippines, as you all know. So they resort to herbal remedies because it is free to go out and pick a plant and use that plant to cure yourself. Just some of the superstitions they have here. I remember when Tess was pregnant with Kyle and she wasn't allowed to wear red. And I said, "Why can't you wear red? Babe, why couldn't you wear red when you were pregnant?"
Because the witch can see the baby inside the womb.
And she'll come and take it?
Yes.
And 100% believes it. We had an argument about this many times, because if there's no science behind it, in fact, I just can't bring myself to believe in that sort of stuff. But Filipinos believe in witches, they believe in all sorts of monsters and ghosts and weird things, especially out in the province. There's some really crazy stories about half snakes and half children and all sorts of weird stuff that goes on here. And if you live here and you talk to the locals, you'll hear this stuff going around. And it's all very, very important to them. So you can't ridicule it and you can't disrespect their beliefs, because that's their beliefs. Whether you believe or not is entirely up to you. But yeah, even superstitions like ant mounds. We've got quite a lot of ant mounds on our property, and I can't get anybody to destroy the ant mounds. We did have Jep, our tractor driver that was there months ago, which you guys saw on the video, clearing some trees and stuff for where the house is going to go. I asked him if he'd knock a couple of the ant mounds down, and he said, "Sure, it's not me, it's the tractor." So he put it on the tractor, and the tractor broke a couple of teeth off the bucket, and some of the locals were like, "Oh, see, it's bad luck to destroy the ant mounds." So they are very, very superstitious here. and have lots of superstitions. But today we're talking about herbal remedies as well, and I've got my babana leaves. There's the lady 2 doors away has a husband that's in a wheelchair, that's disabled, and he has kidney and liver issues. Sorry guys, it's difficult with these two. They say never work with children or animals. Don't have much choice today, so got the 2 terrors.
Mommy.
There, go to mummy. Go to mummy. But today, and witch doctors, I mentioned that before. They literally have witch doctors. We have Ati Ligaya. And if anyone in the province is sick or has an issue, they will call her to come out and she will do some witch doctory stuff. I've seen leaves burned and the smoke blown around people, things like exorcisms. It's quite archaic, for want of a better word, I suppose, but it is quite a strange thing to see, but it is huge here in the Philippines. And things like these herbal remedies, I'm not one to turn to herbal remedies first. Not that I have any problem with herbal remedies. Every medicine in the world has come from this earth. It's come from a natural source. And yes, there's mixtures of 3, 4, 5, 6 compounds, and they're processed and they're concentrated to make them into a medicine that is far more potent and more successful than a herbal remedy. But they all came from somewhere, some plant. They were derived from something natural to begin with, right? So I have no issues with herbal remedies, but I'm not one to turn to herbal first. But I thought, you know what? I'll try this. Okay, so this is the babana tree leaves. And they also eat I think it's this one. When you come to the Philippines, if you meet a Filipina, they will show you all the different leaves on the different trees that they boil up and eat, like with vegetables. Even sweet potato leaves, they'll boil those up and eat them as a vegetable. That's why they're so healthy over here, because everything they have is so natural, and they know that they can go out into the forest and say, you can eat this, you can eat that, you can eat this. They're all very much into that stuff. But yeah, so this is the actual babana leaves, and we have 7 of those to boil up and make into a herbal tea. So this is the babana leaves being brewed up. How many 7 leaves in there?
Yep.
So you have 7 leaves in 2 cups of water, and you boil that up to like a tea. Then of course strain it off because you don't want the leaves, and then sit and drink the 2 cups of water that's left over, and you drink that every single day, and it's a great detox for the kidneys. I'll try this. So this babana leaf tea is quite mild, very drinkable, and it works. I wouldn't have said it worked until I tried it out and tested it, but I'm here to say I've been drinking it for days now, and when I woke up this morning, and I've been drinking truckloads of water to help flush my kidneys, this babana leaf tea, eating lots of fresh fruits, vegetables, fish, just trying to eat as healthy as I could, just to help my immune system and just get myself back on my feet. When I woke up this morning, no pain in the kidneys. Breathed in, no pain at all. So I'm really, really impressed that this stuff works. Now, there is an added mixture you can put in this, which is lagundi leaves. Is that correct, lagundi?
Yes.
Lagundi leaves. The woman who works as a housemaid 2 doors away from us here in the apartments has a husband that's disabled, and she makes a mixture for him of the babana leaves and the lagundi leaves and boils up big batches of it, and then that's what he has instead of water. If he wants water, that's what he drinks, nothing but this mixture to keep his liver and his kidneys healthy. So it is a well-known fact that this stuff apparently is good for cleansing your system out, but I tried the babana and the lagundi leaves and it tasted like arse. I'm sorry, it was disgusting. She said to me, "Oh, it tastes like arse?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, you've tasted arse?" I said, "Yeah, I have." But yeah, it is disgusting. The babana leaves, just the babana, it's quite mild, and it's very, very drinkable, and I'd be quite happy to have a cup of this every morning. And as long as we have the leaves, we have a tree just outside right next door, so as long as we have the leaves available, I'm quite happy to have this instead of a cup of coffee every morning, because it seems to work. So witch doctors, superstitions and herbal remedies in the Philippines. If you come here into the province, in the city, not so much. You won't experience it as much, I don't believe, unless you meet someone that's been living in the province that's working in the city, and they may still have their family bring them some herbal leaves and stuff to make some concoction for whatever it is that ails them. Yeah, but out in the province, they have all sorts of leaves for all sorts of ailments, and they can mix you up a concoction. And my advice is, if you have an issue, no matter what it is, and someone in the province says to you, "Oh, you need to do this, 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 and try this," give it a shot. Because for me, this tea, maybe it's a placebo, and all the healthy fruits, vegetables and fish and lots of water is what's actually just flushed my kidneys out and I'm feeling better. I don't know, but I'm giving this some of the credit because I believe it has worked. My condition, I was drinking lots and lots of water prior to starting drinking this tea, and over the week and a half my condition had gotten worse to the point that I woke up 3 or 4 days ago with pains in the kidney, and that's when I thought, oh, this is not getting better, this is getting worse, and I definitely had some sort of kidney infection, and that's why I had the fever. My body was trying to fight the kidney infection. So I only started on this a few days ago, and the pain in the kidneys is gone. So I don't believe it was just flushing my kidneys with water. I believe that this babana tea has done the job. So was talking to a mate, Mark from Adelaide, on the phone this morning, and he said, bottle the stuff and sell it. I said, not a bad idea, brother. Maybe when he comes back over here, we might start a business and start babana herbal tea for detoxing your body. But it definitely works, and I would suggest give any herbal remedy a try while you're here in the Philippines, guys. Don't forget, if you're searching for a Filipina, or even if you just want to get some Filipina friends, so that when you come here for a holiday, you've got someone that speaks the local language where you're going to visit. Please check out the dating site where I met Tess. There's a link in the description below. If you click on that link, you can create a free profile there and peruse the thousands and thousands of Filipinas online. So thanks for watching today, guys. Don't forget, if you would like to donate to our project, our little off-grid build out there, you can do so by donating through PayPal me here in the link in the description below, or you can do so by joining our inexpensive memberships here on YouTube. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't turn off. Please smash that subscribe button down in the corner. And from Brian and Tess in the Philippines,
peace out.
Peace out, guys.